Hello, everybody. Sorry, I realised I hadn't spoken in a while, and apparently my throat forgot how to do that. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. This is a stream that is happening at 22 minutes past midnight because my sleep patterns might be completely boned, and I am up at this time, and I am bored, and I have nothing to do currently because the work that I am doing needs a very specific thing to happen next, and I cannot do it right now. So I thought I'd stream now, and I fancied like playing some Total Annihilation for some fucking reason. Now, under normal circumstances, if I was a bit more prepared, I would have made like a fancy overlay for this stream, but I couldn't be asked. And so I dug through my files and found that I had already made one for games of this sort of era and type when I did one for the Star Trek Armada stream I did a long time ago, which is what this overlay is. It's an LCARS menu. Shock horror. So just ignore the bit where it has a little STA there to say that it's for Star Trek Armada. Just ignore that. Just imagine that the T stands for total, the A stands for annihilation, and the S stands for stream. And ignore the colon. Yeah, it checks out. Yeah, the overlay's not perfectly set up or anything, so the text the chat might go a little weird at times, but don't worry about it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to play some Total Annihilation. I hope you are all doing well. So we have many questions in need of answering. Okay. You can ask me questions. But yeah, so for people that don't know, this game, Total Annihilation, is an RTS from 1997 by the developer Cave Dog. It had a spiritual successor in the Supreme Commander games, but it is not exactly the same thing. But yeah. Total Annihilation is the RTS is like the first RTS I got into. And so when people say like, "Oh, are you like a Command and Conquer person, or are you like a Warcraft person?" I'm like, "No, I'm a Total Annihilation person. This is the one that I really really got into." Now it is because it is an old game, and it's surprisingly not had like a good sort of HD version. It's sort of just, it works fine. It absolutely works. But it doesn't like scale with like modern resolutions very well. So I've done some trickery to try and make it look a little nicer for the stream. It looks horrible to me. Because it's basically playing in a borderless windowed mode at lower resolutions. But to you, it should look fine. So yeah. What is happening with the Misantropod? Oh, it's dead. Or more accurately, the Misantropod, as it was formerly known, is dead. We are rebooting it as a new kind of podcast. Which will be coming out at some point in the future. Exact time, not known. Probably in the new year, because I have way too much to get done before Christmas, and of course, a lot of bullshit to deal with. Also, just to put it out there, I won't make a big deal about it. But as people that have been following things will know, we're in a bit of a pickle regarding money and stuff, because British taxes are a fucking bizarre labyrinthine mess, And effectively, we have been told because I filed my taxes later than I really should have, because I don't know if you know, but we've had a lot going on this year, and some things kind of slipped through the cracks. It's meant that we've basically got to pay next year's tax ahead of time. And I don't know about you, but I don't tend to keep an extra £1,000 knocking around. On top of it already being a bigger bill than we were anticipating anyway. So basically, everything's gone to shit, and we are doing a long-form drive, which is why I'll be streaming more, which is one of the reasons I'm streaming. I decided to bite the bullet and actually stream now. So if you enjoy what is happening, feel free to throw in $1 or $2, or £1 or £2. Actually, change it to be pounds. For easier things. But yeah, so yeah. If you feel like it, it will be much appreciated, but it's not necessary. You can watch with no pressure. Anyway, let us now play some fucking Total Annihilation, and I can show you what I mean by the things being a bit weird. Oh no, the DirectX version is not the currently installed version, because I'm not running DirectX that was new in 1997. Oh, shit, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I forget that, like, Cave Dog was, connected to Humongous Entertainment. Fucking wild. So yeah, this is what the menu is. The menu, it's one of those games of the era where the menu is at a different resolution to the game. And it plays at the lowest resolution possible. However, I will show you the intro. Which, I'll tell you what, let's see if I can do some shenanigans here. I know the music cut off, don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, I'll play you the intro of the game just for people that aren't familiar with it, so you can kind of get an idea of what the game is about. Because I think the intro is very fun. I will turn down the music in a second, because I am aware it is a little loud. Oh. Fuck me, I guess. Alright. Alright, you fucker. Alright, you fucker. Ooh. Ah! If you want to see about my beautiful ass, thank you very, very much for the donation of £13 and 6p. What the point? Thank you very much. Let me fucking sort this shit out. I've Okay. Okay, I think I've got it to work. I think I've got it to work. Can you see me move my mouse right now? Because due to shenanigans, I can't actually see the screen right now that shows me. Can you see me move the mouse? Yes, mouse is moving. Okay. Also, thank you very, very much, Charlie Forrest, for the sub. It is very much appreciated. Okay.
What began as a conflict over the transfer of consciousness from flesh to machines
I hope you can see the video as well.
into a war which has decimated 1 million worlds. The core and the arm have all but exhausted the resources of a galaxy in their struggle for domination. Both sides now crippled beyond repair, the remnants of their armies continue to battle on ravaged planets, their hatred fueled by over 4,000 years of total war. This is a fight to the death. For each side, the only acceptable outcome is the complete elimination of the other.
Finest interlaced video that 1997 can give you. Some damn fine video games. Also, it should be noted, the soundtrack to this fucking game rips dick. I don't know if you've noticed that. Oh man, I love this game so much. Okay, right, now we exit from this version of the game. Then, if I've done all this correctly... There we go. There we go. Okay. Whew. Listen, I'm not acceleration, but I would like mechs to be symbols of man's complex relationship to war, technology, and our own humanity. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. No worries, Hans. No worries, Hans. I'm not going to blame anyone for ducking out, considering the stupid time. Anyway, let's. I'll tell you what. Should we just play like a little skirmish game? Just get our eye in a bit. Now, okay. No, let's not have it on hard. I'm a small bean who has not played the game much recently. So let's make it so the computer does not have as much as me, so I can remember how the fucking game works. Because it's been a while. They can all battle amongst themselves. We can just start with less. This version isn't fitted to the overlay space fully. Is that intentional? Yes, it is, because the menu runs at a different resolution to the game. It's one of those. Like, I can, if I want to be really fancy, I can. I have a button. That if I was smart, I would have set that up to like a binding, so I can do that. What? Oh shit! Okay. I just want to say, I forget that not everyone is as old as me. Yeah, this was really common back in the day. Quite often, you'd have the menus and the game be separate executables, and like that's how extreme the separation was at times. So yeah, you'd just get games that parts of them just run in different resolutions. Some games are a real fucking nightmare and will have like multiple things where like the menus will run at one, the game will run at another, and then like all of any like full motion video or anything will run at another one entirely. Like, it's a fucking mess. Now this should. Yes. This is now full screen for you. It is not for me. but that is fine. Okay. I'll just turn down the... No, let's just turn down the music a smidge. Oh, no, wait. I think I've already got it turned down. Okay, cool. That should be alright then. Yes. Yeah. Is that music okay? And sound okay? Or is that too much? Well, let me know. Sounds good. Okay. But yeah, so the way this game works, for those that have not played it, is you have your commander, who's like your main unit, and he is a big beefy boy. He has a special weapon that can just instantly annihilate things, which is pretty cool. But also, by the standard rules, if he dies, then your entire like thing dies. And the resources you have are quite simple. Do this. You have metal, and you have energy. So you build, to start off, you have solar and you have metal things. Now, on some maps, you will not have. Okay, a bit of everything. You like, this is a map made entirely of metal, so you can put down metal extractors wherever. But on standard maps, there's like specific nodes. This is just the map I always used to play on as a kid. So like when I'm just playing a random game, this is just the one I always default to. You can see the AI is also doing its shit. Yeah, you have a bunch of different vehicles and things, and different construction vehicles. Commander death isn't an automatic loss, is it? It causes a rather nuclear explosion, if I remember correct. That is one of the settings. I think default, and I think what I've got it set on now, is it's death. It's instant death if your commander dies. But you can set it so it's not. But yeah, so we've got some little boys. Now you have like a bunch of different types of things you can build. So you've got this is the core. So these are technically the baddies, I guess. Yeah, these build K-bots, which are your little robots. You have just vehicles, which is all like tanks and shit, and you have an airplane one, and you can also build shipyards, and you can also build hovercrafts, because there is, water and stuff, and so hovercrafts can obviously go on both. So yeah. But yeah, so each type of construction thing can build the advanced version of its own type. And let's set up what I always do. So you can set up a patrol. This is awkward because it's not actually full screen for me, so I have to like get right to the edge of things. But just set up a little patrol of little fighters, so and also a couple of construction things, because then that means that my base will be defended from the air. Now you carry on building some more energy stuff. Like, it should be noted, I am basically playing on baby mode right now, so this is, you make me want to install this again. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I think this game's aged really well, and it's a lot less of a nightmare to play if you were just not trying to stream it. Like, this game is a bit of a pain in the ass to stream, but it's completely fine to just play on modern day. Build all the advanced stuff, just get that out of the road, and then I can start building my air defences. I've got a proper gaming PC, so it's interesting to hear what others did with that platform. Yeah, that's it. I didn't get a gaming PC until, like, the late 90s. So yeah, it's always a little, like... This was one of the first things I played. Because, yeah, 1997, so I think the weird way I started playing this is that when my grandparents bought a PC, it just came with a handful of games free with it. And one of the games it came with was this, so I got really into it. Actually, let me just have a quick fiddle with a setting here, just because the... See if I can fiddle, make the chat box work a little better on this this setting. Ah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Sorry, the chat will have disappeared then. It will reappear as you talk, and it should be persistent now. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. One of the cool things about this game, actually, is that it has, like, dynamic music. Oh, thank you, Everian Kalim. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much for the sub. It is very much appreciated. I just realised fucking alert box is not where it should be. My apologies, you will not have been seeing things yelling. But yeah, this game has, like, dynamic music to it, so, like, when shit's going down, the music gets all fancy about it, but when it's not, it's not. Which was, at the time, rather fancy. Put some dragon's teeth back there so no one can get to me from that angle. Although I have got some dickheads on the way, so that's good. Trying to remember what the good ones are. Having a little fight over there. Okay. They're not fighting me, so that's good. Okay. Right, so yeah, once I've got the dragon's teeth built, then I will start building some actually let's get rid of that so it's actually just building the construction thing so I can steal some of those to do some other stuff. So wow, I've really just powered through the tech tree at this point. Right, let's just start building a nuclear thing. Ooh. My crappy little fighters are doing their job. They are crappy little fighters though, so they are getting kind of annihilated. Oh, yeah, well, you know. It's fine. We'll be upgrading them soon. Look, can you not? Can you just stop with that? I've never seen this game before. Would you recommend it? I would, but then this is one of the games of my childhood, so like I have a unreasonable fondness for it. So. Okay. Let's use you to start building some of the actual air defences I need. Right, it's not the best place to send some real longer colleges of Empire. Good night and have a nice rest. Oh, thank you very much, Pudlord. I do appreciate it. And yeah, like, no pressure to anyone for anything, you know, like... We are very aware how everything is bad right now, you know? Oh, it's also fun that, like, individual units, like, you can see it's got a little kill rating above its thing at the bottom left there. So, you know, vehicles and things can, you know, they gain kills and they do get, if I remember correctly, they get slightly better at hitting things the more kills they've done. So they become veterans, basically. Which I always thought was neat. Alright, there we go. We've got the fucking good planes now. So, we just build a shite load of rapiers. Because rapiers whip dick. Build some slightly more powerful guns up front, just in case anything comes at me from that way. Remember the RTS that was called Just Said? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. It was a little notorious for being... well, it swore a lot. It thought that swearing was a replacement for a sense of humour. And I should know, because that's my entire brand. I suppose it's not anymore, I guess. YouTube videos don't really do that anymore. But, okay. Ooh, I can build some of the big fancy tanks now. Let's build some Goliaths. Goliaths are fun. I just remember it being harder than most RTS. Yeah, Zed was really fucking hard, I seem to remember. Now, why haven't I just been having the leader help with that? Okay. Right. Let's also have you build a couple of those. And then, you know, just for a lark, shall we build a nuclear launch platform? That seems like a good idea. You know, just for a lark. Yeah. It's got a super good deal on some old 2nd edition minis, and about 50 old white dwarf issues and codexes, and I recognise a lot of videos. Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad. It's what we do. Now, the real trick, what you want to do with this, is I found the way to beat some of the harder things on the game is there are a bunch of like heavy artillery cannons you can build. That the real use for them. Why ain't gotta be? There we go. There we go. The planes are doing their job now. Yeah. Yeah. No, completely fucked that over, but I won't. But yeah, there's these big artillery cannons. I believe the core, which is who I'm playing as now, I believe they are called Big Berthas. And the purpose of those is you're supposed to like aim them specifically at things. But what I found worked really well is if instead of doing that, you just built a shitload of them, set them at fire at will, and then just had a bunch of nuclear generators to like back up to like give them the power that they need, and then basically no one can fucking come near you because every time they try to come near you, there's like a thing from the other side of the fucking thing trying to murder them all the time. They'll even take pot shots at planes. They barely ever hit them, but it's very funny when they do. So yeah, once you've got a good air defense set up, and the thing is, once your planes get damaged, they will come to these little repair bays. So yeah, see, it all works. I remember reading a hard sci-fi thing ages back talking about how the guns and engines on a spaceship would be at the same end because two main maneuvers in a space battle will be breaking in as you surge into battle, defending yourself as you run away. As Pompterra says, that does sound very expansive, although I have never seen the... I've never watched the... I'll start that sentence again. I have never read the books. I have only... You've got to be a dick about it. They've got the more annoying types. They've got the like little ICBM launching hovercrafts out, which are a right pain in the ass. Because they'll just start like wailing on your stuff over walls. This is one of the reasons that you want to have your artillery cannons, because they'll take those out before they ever get close. Yeah, now be gone with you. You're out of it. We still doing this? Okay. I'm going to artillery you. Like, it's going to happen. And like if you keep this up, I'm going to find my nukes at you. Like, that is what is going to happen. You will not like it. Okay, you done? You done? Finish being a dick? Alright, okay. I have nukes now. Let's just build 30 of them. That seems like a good idea. Right, okay. There are shenanigans going on, but it's fine. Oh, Alice, thank you very much for the sub. Yes, 5 minutes. We're getting there. We're getting there. Actually, you know what I'll do? is, do I have a construction one that's just knocking around? Yeah, let's grab you. We'll do that. And we will build a secondary advanced aircraft thing so I can do things manually, so I don't have to keep up the thing with the patrols and have to interrupt that. Because I can start doing some shenanigans now. Also on the lot I got a 3rd edition Space Marine Codex and sort of counted there at least 1k Marines in that picture in the front. Yes, yes. A lot of people since we made the thing and saying we're not counting these. A lot of people have counted them and have told us that yes, there are indeed actually 1,000 there. Okay, Let's nuke the blue guys because they've been riding my dick and I'm not happy about it. So let's just drop it here where they've got a bunch of stuff under construction. And you can see. Missile go! Ba-ba-ba. Basically, a long-range fuck you specifically is what that does. But yeah, quite a few people did say, and the thing is, as a peek behind the curtain, we did know that there was 1,000 in it. we did know. But you know, sometimes you're doing things for the bit. Right, let's start restocking some stuff in a second. Oh, actually, I never did build a advanced construction vehicle, did I? Probably build some more of these shenanigans, just because they're interesting. Got 30 road trader plastic eggs over this year. Oh, nice, nice. Did I say Urks? Orcs. Might force a buddy to borrow some of them and try road trader now that I have the new reprint in my hands. Ah, nice, nice, nice. I mean, you don't need that many. Road trader wasn't really built for that much. Like that amount of models. It was a bit more of a modest amount it was really designed for. Yeah, no, 10 as well. Okay, fair enough. Fair. It was more of a skirmish game at the end of the day. Hey, I thought I would ask, but can I do a raid from a YouTube stream one day? What, raid here? Yeah, of course. You don't have to ask permission. You'd be doing us a favour. Oh, random 40k fact. Yep, my brain is completely locked. I'll tell you what, it sometimes feels like in the modern day that the whole thing about GW being really sneaky about like how many codexes they put out is like a new thing. But in 3rd edition, there was 4 separate codexes that had like multiple iterations, which was Dark Eldar, Dark Angels, who had 2nd edition reprints that were very slightly different but not hugely different, and there was also the Chaos Space Marine and Imperial Guard ones that were wildly different. Cool, but most of the raiders in question would be furries, so sorry in advance. I have no beef with furries. I have no beef whatsoever with furries. They are one of the few communities that know how to deal with when weird fashy types get into their community. So like I have a lot of time for the furry community. Video that Twitch is allowing multi-streaming now, so I've seen a few streamers testing it on YouTube. Including... Yeah, I don't know. I should probably try that out. Like, I've never tried streaming on YouTube. I don't know if it'll be because I know sometimes like the algorithm can screw you over for doing things that are slightly different. Streaming isn't wrong. Like YouTube, whack. Okay, time to build some berthas. I see a rocket. Yeah, good night. Got an original Necron Immortal still in it. Oh, you still got it in the blister. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of the old Necron models, but that is not one of them. I think I was being attacked by a brawler. Yeah, perhaps my... let's see if anyone's got one knocking around. They're building one there. My favourite unit in the game is probably that, which is a brawler, which is an armed vehicle. Because they are... They're basically what if a Harrier had Gatling guns, which is cool. Oh, they're really going at each other, aren't they? Now, what I should do... You guard them. Shenanigans. Yeah, there you go. Brawlers are not particularly good at taking out other aircraft, but they are very good at taking down things on the ground. Let's add a few stealth fighters to that mix. That should be fun. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, see you, generic purple provision. Thank you for swinging by. Pee-wee, yes. The little arm vehicles are called Pee-wees, which is a good thing. Oh yeah, I really shouldn't have built those. I forgot about how annoying those are. Because if the missiles don't hit anything, they just kind of eventually just hit the ground and you end up blowing your own things up. I'll send those into battle at some point and get rid of them. How are we doing? Well, made a few kills, but not... Now what I should do is... in one of the expansion packs, I think it was the core contingency expansion packs, this has got those included. They added this, which is the Krogoth gantry, which only this side gets and basically builds a giant fucking robot that's nearly impossible to kill. So let's build one of those. Hey, it's the Intimidator's the core version, Big Bertha's the ARM version. Okay. Once I've got some artillery down, I'll have enough kind of defense to... I mean, I say I've got enough defense. I've got like 6 nukes I can just drop if I want to. Anyone, So, oh, fuck, I should probably set up a thing for, like, doing polls on the thing. But I've got a bunch of nukes. Should I drop them on red, blue, or green? Vote now! Good old unbalanced super units are fine tradition carried on into Supreme Commander. I really should play Supreme Commander at some point. Blue, they're clearly the Tories. This is a good point. Yellow, I'm yellow! Okay, there we go. Krogoth, experimental K-bot. One of these can quite frequently take down like an entire base on its own. Just so you know. There we go. So another one is now. Normally they're set to hold fire, and like you manually fire them at like targets you don't want. You want to get rid of, because they take a lot of energy to fire, which is why you build a shitload of nuclear reactors first, and then you set them to fire at will, and then they'll just take pot shots at everything. When you've got one, it doesn't work super great, but when you've got a lot of them, it works really fucking well. I beat the final missions of the game, which are really fucking hard, by just, rather than advancing, just turtling up and doing this tactic and just annihilate like most of the enemy's bases in front of you. Being attacked by brawlers. Okay. Right, well, the only thing we got was for blue, so let's lay down some attacks on blue. You can see the little X's up here coming in. Yep. Oh, there we go. You might also notice they've got a lot of commanders. That's because you can build false commanders, like decoy commanders. There is a nuke that's got confused. I've never seen this before. In my entire life. I didn't know that could happen. Yeah, that's just a nuke with the zoomies. I guess that's just there now. Huh. Okay. I don't know if it'll eventually explode. Well, alright. Very strange. It's a little unnerving. I guess that is really, really high-end psychological warfare, in that, like, you aren't, like, there is just a nuke that is just hovering above your enemy. It's never going to hit the ground. But it's just there. It's just, you know... That's fucking bizarre. Yeah, I've never ever seen that. I think what might have happened is that when I was just absent-mindedly clicking the attack targets, I might have clicked on maybe a unit by mistake rather than just a bit of just an area for it to land on, and that unit got killed in a previous nuke, so now it's confused, so it doesn't know where to land, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I've literally never seen that, and I've played hundreds of hours of this game over my lifetime. Very strange. Most strange indeed. Oh, yes, and to illustrate my point about how these artillery cannons work. This one has got like 20 kills, well, 19 kills. Just taking pot shots at things. Because yeah, it's just firing over here and just attacking this area of their base because it's got a really long range. Yep, see, it's just fucking wailing on them. How's the Krogoth doing? Oh, it's mostly done. It's mostly done. Let's actually have a few built for a lark. If remember, it says planetary annihilation is just like this, but the maps go between full 3D planets and you can build thrusters on planetoids. Oh, that sounds like fucking, what was it called? Battle Planets. Does anyone remember that series, if I'm remembering the name correctly? Where there was like a fucking giant, it was like based on a toy line that had a giant Unicron, like planet-eating planet that didn't turn into a robot, so it was worse than Unicron. And then there was like themed planets in the solar system, like each of them was a, you know, like one was like the fire planet, one was like the ice planet, and they had to try and unify to like try and take down the planet-eating planet. I remember really quite liking it. Like, I don't know if it was good per se, but I enjoyed it at the time. I'm sure it was called Battle Planets. Let's see. Whilst this is playing out, I'm just Googling. This is good content. It's Battle of the Planets. War Planets. War Planets. That's apparently it. Yeah, that's the one, because each planet was like a little playset. Oh, fuck, yeah, man. I should go and watch some of that and see if it's shit. Was the cartoon called War Planets as well? It was like an early, yeah, this is the one. War Planets Shadow Raiders. What the fuck? Yeah, Shadow Raiders. Yeah. Now I'm getting it. It must have, yeah, they probably couldn't get the rights to just call it War Planets, but yeah. It was mainframe. Yeah, it was from the people that did Reboot. That explains everything. Oh. And we now have a Krogoth. What the fuck is going on over here? Oh. A brawler was attempting to murder me. Oh, the nuke eventually disappeared. Oh, good, good. That's probably for the best. Alright, okay, let's send the Krogoth at the blue base, and we'll see how much damage a single one can do. Because if I remember correctly, if it's not on like the harder modes and you've not got like a bunch of mods installed, because the I don't know how easy they are to find now, but like back in the day, this game had a massive modding community. I used to have a couple of discs which had shitloads of extra units on, but I don't know where they've got to. But yeah, if you didn't have too many of those kind of like super powerful units, then this was, well, yeah, you just saw it got attacked by a plane and just instantly murdered it. This is just what these do. Let's build a few more. The nuke didn't vanish. The Blues just privatized it. Oh, well, all the more reason to head over there. The only problem with Krogoths, they ain't quick. This is like at the game's like plus 10 speed. This is like at normal speed, by the way. I just never play it on the standard speed because it's way too fucking slow. Oh, I hate this deal with, but they started developing a sequel, Industrial Annihilation. They're mixing RTS with factory building. Oh. Literally the first thing that I saw was the commander, so I just instantly shot the commander and killed him. Oh well, blues are gone. Yeah, Krogoths are quite powerful. Like, this is sending one in with 0 backup, and it's, you know, doing quite well. Blue's down, time to go after yellow. Ah, maybe. Yes, run away! Run away! I might need to build a few more nuclear reactors. Because these take up a lot of energy to fire. Okay. Right. Is that the actual commander? That's the decoy commander. Okay. Normally there would also be Fog of War on, but I'd always turn it off because it's just annoying. I realised when I just set the game up, I was just like setting things up. I like to see the enemy bases. I like to see what they're doing. I think it's fun to watch them sort of scurry around with hands. Now, I can't remember which side gets it, but there is a unit that can revive units from wreckage. And that means you can do some shenanigans. And you can, like, take over enemy construction units, so you can build, you know, the things that your opponent can build as well. So it's kind of like, it's fun. Cookie man. Do you want to know the real kicker? I'm playing as the core, and they get this Krogoth, which, as you can see, has literally, like, waded into the center of a base, and caused quite a ruckus. It's going to get destroyed in a moment, but, you know, on its own, with 0 backup, it got, like, what, I think it was 111 kills there? They're really fucking good. The ARM do not get an equivalent. You've just got to stop the core from building them. You just don't get a choice. However, what I thought would be fun, let's move them over here. Let's build a bunch of bombers and send in and like do a bombing run. Whilst my artillery is yeah, you can see the little yellow blips from all the shots they're firing over here. Just fucking annihilating everything. How many kills have these things got? One's got 58, 13, 86, 1. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, once you've got enough of these, then basically nothing can come near you. It's pretty great. mean, you can try and send in aircraft, but I have clogged the skies. Some premium 90s explosion there. Oh yeah, of course. The best part. Now, if we're going to do strategic bombing, what I reckon we should do... Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you got enough in here? Look at this silly shit. You can't move! What are you doing? But yeah, what I reckon I should do is find where their commander is and do and strategically bomb their commander specifically. I think that would be a wise choice. If I can find the fucker. Is he like underwater? He might be underwater. Because the commander can walk underwater. Oh no, there he is. There he is. Okay. We'll wait till we've got a handful of bombers, and then we'll do that. Let's throw in a few conventional bombers as well. And just the standard ones. Also, a pro tip: if you ever play this game, if you have like construction aircraft and you set them on a patrol around, or just anything really, any construction vehicle, well, aircraft are the easiest ones because they can obviously go wherever they want. Then they'll heal things just knocking around. They'll just heal anything that's damaged. It was kind of like that. All right. Now we've got a bunch of the smaller ones. Let's build one of the stupid big artillery cannons, the buzzsaw. Which is basically what if one of these but rapid fire. They are rather silly. Okay, there we go. Do these artillery guns have full map ranges? No, they don't have full map ranges. As you can see on the little mini map there, it can get right up to the front of that, so can't quite. I think, if I remember correctly, I think the core one, which is this one, the Intimidator, because you can actually see the yeah, that's the one that's called Big Bertha, the arm one. The arm one, if I remember correctly, has a slightly shorter range. Your infinite range thing you have is the nukes. Oh god, the Gatling long-range cannon. Yeah! Like, this one doesn't look like a Gatling gun because it's just a weird little buzzsaw thing. It is called the buzzsaw, but the arm one, which I don't know if the AI ever builds, that is just straight up a Vulcan cannon that's like 4 stories tall. Okay, interesting. Always like it when different factions units have different stats, even if they're nominal. No. If I remember correctly, the way it works is the arms stuff tends to be cheaper. Cheaper and faster, and the core stuff tends to be like slower and more expensive, but they also hit harder than the core, if I remember correctly. And they often have different war gear, like the planes you see flying around, these rapiers, they have, their weapon is a missile thing, so it's not like a hit scan kind of weapon, it's just, there is a, it can miss more, but it hits heavier, whereas the brawlers, which is the arm equivalent, have like a much quicker projectile in theirs that doesn't hit as hard, but it fires a lot more of them. So they're all a little different, which is, yeah, it's cool. Oh, I've built another crowbar. So that's just a thing I have now. And I've got most of another one too. so that's good. Right, that feels like enough planes to attempt to murder their commander with. Let's see how well I do. There we go. Because they might just get all snagged by anti-air, like artillery and stuff. So let's find out. Can they get there? Yeah, yep. Fucking did it! Strategic strike, motherfucker! This is why you're not really supposed to play with the fog of war turned off, because you can do things like that. You can just go, hey, you, specifically, fuck them. I always prefer the arm stuff, just drown them in peewees. The peewees are very fun. Actually, I think I've killed all the arm players. Yeah, so I can't show you a peewee right now. You shouldn't show people peewees on your Twitch stream. It's very bad. Right then. So, how shall we dispatch with red then? How shall we do it? What do people want to see? How do they want to see? Should I spam them with a shit unit? Like, just send like 100 basic like scout vehicles in? Or should I nuke them? Should I attack them with 1,000,000 planes? Should I send in the Krogoth with actual backup this time? What do people reckon? This is where the artillery stuff really comes into its own. Because when you've got enough of them, it means that whenever they send like ground troops at you, you're just whittling them away, so by the time they actually get to you, barely anything. 1v1 Krogoth versus Commander. I mean, we saw that, the Blues, that was what happened, and the Krogoth just killed it in like one shot. Yeah, the AI just kind of gives up after a while. It's like, oh, no, I've just been shot too much. You go. Nah, fuck, I can't move. In that case, I'm in favor. Okay, people want nukes. I give people what they want. Now I will probably have to go in and mop up afterwards, because a direct hit on a commander does not kill them. Alright, let's see how much we mop up here. Actually, direct hit on a commander might kill them, but I think it's got to be like... I think it has to be right on them. They have to be like dead center of the blast or something. So that hasn't gone well for them. You know what? Let's just select everything and attack the thing. I love watching the fucking mini-map. I'm pointing with my fucking finger, but I love watching the mini-map fucking everything suddenly just... Yep. I did the thing. Oh man, I love this game. It's a good way to amuse them. What? I'm not sure why the music is doing this. Like, why it's playing the "a war is happening" music on the menu still. We might have gameplay recently, Mecha Bomb. You might call it Auto Battle RTS. Oh, interesting. If I remember correctly, Bellum's like war in Latin, right? Or like combat. Yeah, it's war. Yeah, I knew that right, yeah. It's essentially called Robot Wars, yeah, yeah. Okay, the music's calmed down. Okay. Oh, no, okay. The music's officially gone wrong. Alright, okay, let's exit the game. So it can fix itself. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check into that. That seems like it could be an interesting thing. But yeah, so what shall we try next? Because the campaign's interesting, but it's also kind of slow to get going, and it's a lot of futzing around. So it's units either side of the board, and then you watch them smash into each other, and then you try and strategize between rounds. That does sound interesting. Okay, right. Let's play as the arm this time. Cormagan. PC games, Evad River Delta. Ah. Ooh-wee. 9 Islands of Love and Understanding. Let's hug. I love old PC games. Overcrewed water. Actually, yeah, let's do one with like heavy water in it, because then we can play around with the with all of the like boat units that don't come up super often. Gonna call it. No worries, Alice. No worries. I won't be going too much longer, so you won't be missing much. Shore to shore. Sure, let's just do a nice simple thing, just with 2 players. That is yeah, players 2, yeah. Let's go with the classic blue. I'm loving seeing maps that I recognize from Supreme Commander in that. Oh, I really should play Supreme Commander at some point. But yeah, so let's do this, and we'll just set up for a. Again, it's same setup, so it should be fine. Although they will be way more focused on me this time. I don't remember this map much at all, so okay, so we've got. So there's like 3 ways down onto the beach. Okay, and most of the metal's on the beach. Alright, okay. Oh, actually. Oh, that's actually a raised area. That's why I couldn't build on it. Okay, whatever. Okay, right then, let's... If you like this, you'll fall into Supreme Commander easily. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It is a bit of a late night stream. This much is true. You have got me. Yeah, so I've got a couple of little islands that have a few bits of metal on them. Okay. Right, now, given that we are going to be dealing mostly with boats and aircraft, and it's going to take a little bit before the boats are in play. How did I not notice there was just metal there? I will start by building some rocket stuff so that I can deal with aircraft as they harass me, for they inevitably will. It's funny, because I always kind of like the boats in the game, but you just don't get that much opportunity to do much with them, because it's like, well, you know, they just, like, most maps don't have those have that stuff on them, so you're just like, okay. Okay, can you build? Yeah, you can build a shipyard, so let's, we'll build it up here, so. We shall harvest all the metal on the beach. Underwater. Yeah, so many maps tend to be boats required or so little water you might fit maybe 2 cruisers that can't anymore. Yeah, that's sort of the options available. Transport ships are fairly fun because they can pick up land vehicles and you can drop them off places. It's always quite fun. Now to just build a shitload of air defences, because that is going to be my immediate threat. Don't know if he'll be able to get there. We'll find out, won't we? Right. Let's just build the advanced shipyard. Okay, I missed one metal. Yeah, as you can see, when you've not got a map made entirely of metal, then it is a little bit trickier to harvest everything you need. But okay, where are they in their construction things? Okay, they're not building planes yet, so I'm getting ahead of them. Go. Little boat. If I remember correctly, the cannons on some of the boats are really long range. Like, yeah, there we go. It's like the Millennium Battleship. Okay, alright, I know what I need to do. I really need to, I'm so low on metal. What I really need to do. Let's get over there with my commander and, you know, we'll build a little defensive structure up there and harvest that metal. But I need to replace these with the better metal extractor. Because I don't have much metal. They want to kill me so bad, but they can't because there's too much water. Okay. Pretty much got my front line of air defenses down, so that's good. Because otherwise, this could get kind of hairy once they start sending planes over. Alright, you. Harvest the metal, and then... you can actually only build the shitty turrets, but... well. Build them nonetheless. And then we shall go and send the boats to go and cause a little bit of hassle, shall we? Reclaim that, and then we'll build a better metal extractor on that. He ate it. The Moho metal mine. I don't know why they're called Moho. It's just a thing that they are. Okay. How are you fuckers doing? They really don't want to build planes, do they? Oh, they are building hovercraft, though. I completely forgot about hovercrafts being in this game. I always do. I should probably build some, because this is a thing with water, so probably a good idea. There we go. Big battleship. It's all going a little slow because I've been. I need to get some more energy as well. So I'm just so low on this fucking metal extractor. Like the metal extractors are like gaining like +1. There's fuck all metal on this map. Like you could say I shouldn't be building so many things at the same time and like prioritize, and that would make things move smoother. But like, fuck that. I forgot you've got like the floating metal maker. Is it just... I can't remember how those work. Let's build one. See if it just... Does it just... Resource conservation is for chumps. More stuff now, please. Exactly. Exactly. These just generate metal. Well, that explains it. Yeah. Let's just build a bunch of these then. Commander, you can come back. Alright, let's build some brawlers, because brawl's fun. They trade energy for metal at a really poor rate. Well, energy's not going to be an issue, so that's fine. Oh, yeah, because it's the metal... Yeah, I'm fucking remembering now. Because it's the... Yeah, because the metal makers you have on land as well. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's the underwater metal extract. There we go. This is... I am remembering how this game works in real time. But... I can. Energy's the easy one. Right, let's go harass them with some boats. Got planes yet? You don't got planes. Right, okay. It does deal with him. Hey, longship. Yeah. Just like minus 60 energy to run those. So yeah, it is a lot of energy. But it's fun. Bit of late night gaming to soothe the soul. Bless you. Get things all above board, let's turn a few of those off. I may have got a little bit overly enamoured with building those. I really need. It's going to take me a while to build, but I really need a nuclear power plant. Once I've got one of those up and running, I'll be fine. No, you're not building over there. Not allowed. I always kind of liked how the battleships in the game are really fucking good. Like, obviously the little ones that get close to shore can get, like, pegged by range stuff, like, pretty easily, but, like these ones, they've got a pretty good distance on them and they hit pretty hard. Submarines. We all love submarines, don't we, folks? If you don't, why don't you? Let's build a bit of wind energy, just for a lark. You have built the Moho, so let's do that again. Yeah, it seems what they want to do is hovercrafts. Metal extractor is under attack. I mean, I did tell them to do that, so it's fine. Okay, I too have hovercrafts now. Okay, and things are starting to look a bit good. I like submarines, but I'd be wary of anyone who actually owned one. Yeah, I understand that. And goth. That's definitely some words you just wrote. Let's just build some little defenses here. Just so when they inevitably start sending shit, I'll be able to deal with it. Got missile ship, that might be useful. I can't remember what the advanced construction sub can actually build. Stuff, presumably. One would hope. Alright. Okay. Things are starting to look a little bit more healthy now. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Oh, they're finally starting to build planes. Well, they have the ability to build planes. I like how fucking Moho's still only like 6 metal. It's fucking ridiculous. Right, yeah, let's get this nuclear reactor up. Where's my fucking commander? I don't know why I'm asking him to help, because like it's not like I've got the energy to do it. Okay. Right, okay. I've got a bunch of them, so let's watch my favourite unit in the game. As they come over here and stop them from, you know, building shit. Look at him zoom. Look at them go. Yeah. Can you see why? There's just something so satisfying about how they fire. Just fucking eviscerate things in such a satisfying way. Now, admittedly, I did send them to fight way more than they should. But yeah, there's just something really satisfying about that. Fusion reactor's nearly done. let's send my hovercrafts over to this little island. Can you not figure it out? You go. Oh, are these too big to get down the hills? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Turn these back on now. Well, that's a bit of a bit of shit. Oh well. But yeah, can you repair you? Yeah, can you see why I like the brawlers though? They're just very, very fun to use. All right, and now you build a thingy, and right, let's get another reactor up and running. You know what? Let's get rid of that hovercrafting because it's pointless because the hovercrafts can apparently not navigate down this little... Let's see if I can get one just down there. Yeah, no, they actually can't get down there. Alright, okay. Yeah, I'll have to build a hovercraft construction thing down here. The context sensitivity, like, of the music, does go a bit weird when you are reclaiming things because it's setting off the we're in combat music because I am reclaiming this hovercraft construction thing, which is quite funny. Where's that? There we go. Right, now build a hovercraft thing down here, because the hovercrafts will work down there. Dad was telling me yesterday about this huge seaplane thing, the Hercules 2, and they basically made it too big to fly, so it was like a boat with chicken flight. Like, not like a hovercraft designed with the intent of navigating beaches and castles around like power and hill, not at all. No. Yeah, no, that sounds very similar to, it sounds like they, accidentally nearly built an Acranoplan but failed. If you don't know what an Acranoplan is, it's a weird thing that was built in, H4 Hercules, rather, okay. Yeah, it sounds a little like the Acranoplan, the Russian, pseudo-planes that just kind of used the ground effect over water to basically use very little energy to, like, just kind of hover above the ocean. They're fucking rad. I love them. They're, like, there's so little use case for them, but they're great. I don't know why, I just have a real fondness for them. Okay, get myself a little navy together now. Let's move them out a little bit so they're not taking up quite so much awkward space. Ooh, there's one right on the edge there. He was hiding. Alright. Okay, once we've got the other nuclear reactor going, I think we'll build a Big Bertha. The furthest ever flew was about 70 feet. I'm pretty sure there are, like... there are things that aren't planes that have flown further than 70 feet. And since it was 67 meters long, that's not fucking great. Amazing. Right, you know what? We'll start building some big artillery right now. Right, shall we go and say hello with our little navy we've got going now? We'll just go and give them a boot, you know. Whilst we continue to just build more. A friendly ahoy. Exactly, exactly. Like... I don't know why they're not building more brawlers. You see, if you want to be a real dick, what you could do is, like, build a... it is, like, basically set a thing so that you can, like, build a battleship and then just make it so it automatically just goes to your enemy's base and just do that forever. What are you doing? No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. I'm sorry. You don't just get to build there. Alright, get your... Okay, you need to get closer. Okay, there you go. You did it in the end. I like how, because the submarines, like, do, like, you can't just go over them, even though you should be able to. They just, like, just doesn't work. The British urge for permits runs deep. Oh no, I don't care that he's not got a permit. He just can't build that fucking close to me. That's just rude. And by close to me, I mean, like, you know, inside one half of the map. Speaking of... Well, that is a lot of hovercrafts. Too many hovercrafts, one might say. Hey! A little underwater tank. Unfortunately, I have submarines, so, you know, not ideal for them. Let's no, I accidentally selected my construction unit, my construction boat there. Didn't quite mean to do that. It's fine. It's probably fine. Submarines just, you know, doing their own thing, really. The tank's being slightly underwater. I can really make out what's going on. Oh, there was just a battleship back here. I did not notice. Well. I've certainly made a nuisance of myself, at least. I do like how the rocket aircraft has both, like, a proper fucking, like, missile launcher on it, like an ICBM, but also has just, like, a conventional missile pod on it as well. Submarines just don't really know what to do. They're like, well, most of the stuff is not really in the water, you see, so we can't really do anything about that. So that's awkward. Okay. So many decoy commanders on the go. They're terrible for that. But yeah, so the ships are pretty good, as you can see. They're quite good at just causing like shenanigans. Seaplane platform. I have no recollection of that at all. Of the seaplane platform. That does not compute to my brain. I do not remember it. Oh. Oh, he's just laid waste to the waterfront then. Yeah, no, they've just kind of... yeah, again, that shows how unreasonably powerful these things are. But it makes sense, you know, if you do send, like, a literal fucking battleship out, it is going to do that. Alright. Given the time, I will start to wrap up. So, how about we say we just go and send all of these brawlers and go kill their commander? That sounds fun. Let's find the fucker. Where are you? There you are. Let's get rid of you. With my small fleet. Yep. Can they do it? Before they all get shot down by... Yep, there we go. Fucking did it. Again, under normal circumstances, you would not be able to find him. Like, just know where he is. So doing that is a little trickier. You can do it, but you need to have a lot more. But yeah, so that is one of my favorite games from my youth, Total Annihilation. I remember the story mode being quite good as well. But it is a little slow. You know, I find like RTS campaign modes are kind of like they're fun to play but kind of dull to watch. You know, so that's why I didn't bother, and I've just played a couple of rounds of like the standard game. You can find this dirt cheap everywhere. I'm playing the Steam version, works completely fine. There is a version on GOG, I believe, because that's where I've got its sequel, Total Annihilation Kingdoms, which is a fantasy version, which is also quite good. I did a stream of that with Longfang a couple of years back, I think now, where I tormented him with Total Annihilation Kingdom lore. But yeah, you can find it dirt cheap most of the time because it's from 1997. But it is a really good game. I can definitely recommend it. Yeah, I've already talked. I've talked about Supreme Commander. Don't worry, I'm very aware of it. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this like just cheeky little stream, just a little one while no one was looking. And yeah, I mean, well, technically, provided nothing changes, Snipe and Longfang will see you like later today. Presumably playing more Gotham Knights, I would assume. But yeah, good night, everybody. Hope you have a good one, and I will see you later. Bye bye.